to the COVID-19 crisis. So any negative news that comes out, there could be an opportunity here. But again, let's now dive.
Hey there guys, what's happening and welcome back to our channel. Many investors are attracted to dividend stocks because they provide a steady stream of income that's not dependent on the market's performance. Furthermore, a firm with a long history of dividend payments is likely to continue paying its monthly dividend. Monthly dividend stocks are especially enticing because of this. These income investments pay out every 30 days rather than once a quarter like most other income investments. Here are the top 5 dividend stocks that will pay your monthly $1,000 bills. Number 5. Realty Income.
You know, I do aim to please, so here we are. We're going to lube ourselves up and give Realty Income its first ever STI.
Realty Income must be included in any list of monthly dividend stocks. While many REITs pay monthly dividends, this company's monthly distribution is very important to its representation that it has nicknamed the term the Monthly Dividend Company. Realty Income is a REIT, and now it yields about 5.2%, which is appealing in a market where the 9-year Treasury yield is only 1.8%. But it's the stock stability that makes it so appealing as a far-term income investment. Realty Income has a paid monthly dividend for 640 straight months and has increased its payout for 95 consecutive quarters. The dividend has increased at a compound annual growth rate of 3.4% since its initial public offering or IPO in 1996, considerably ahead of inflation. The gym companies FA Fitness and Lifestyle Fitness, as well as movie theater franchises AMC Entertainment and Legal Cinemas, were among Realty Income's biggest tenants in 2021. But the firm not only made it through a difficult period for retail, its diversity and discipline allowed it to prosper and maintain its dividend rise streak. Number 4. Stack Industrial.
That's what this chart used. We're talking about what is the real estate actually worth. Could we figure out what a property is worth?
Not all REITs have had a difficult time. Some people fared well throughout the epidemic, with demand for their homes increasing. Stack Industrial, for example, is a captain in light industrial and logistical properties such as warehouses. Stack has lots of room to develop. Even after a significant increase in 2020 owing to the COVID epidemic, e-commerce accounts for just approximately 16% of total retail sales today. Furthermore, the logistics environment is severely fragmented. Stack's management believes that their market is worth about $2.7 trillion, with their company accounting for less than 5% of that. Stack might be one of the best stock dividends for monthly use to purchase in 2020 if you're seeking a secure investment to own for the next decade or longer. In a huge and rising market, it's a tiny, conservatively funded firm. It also provides a decent monthly dividend of about 5%. Not bad coming from a REIT, wouldn't you say? Number 3. Main Street Capital.
The third quarter and fourth quarter, it's been up, the net income, and eventually this bugs.
Main Street Funding is an Austin best-in-class business development organization that offers loan capital to small and niche market companies. A portfolio investment's average size is only $15 million. These are businesses that have exceeded their local bank or the U.S. Little Business Administration (SBA), but aren't yet huge enough to have direct access to Wall Street. They require a middleman, such as Main, to intervene and give the cash they require to expand. Given that the figurative Main Street is still healing from a year of lockdowns, it's a little odd that we're buying something named Main Street. The stay-at-home economy has been particularly tough for small service firms. However, Main Street Capital has done an excellent job of staying afloat during one of the most challenging periods in American history, and its portfolio firms should only become stronger when the world returns to normal and should reach up to $15 million. Main Street's business strategy is unique in that it yields a tiny monthly income and then tops it up twice a year with new payouts. This is a prudent approach as it saves Main from being able to reduce its normal distribution in difficult times, such as in 2019 when the company paid no special dividends. In the meantime, Maine's normal monthly dividend remains at a hefty 4.9% when they're thinking to increase to 5.8%. Number 2, Prospect Capital.
Made up of many other companies. What this means is that Prospect Capital always relies on how other companies that it has a stake in.
Prospect Capital, like Maine, finances middle market businesses. It's a debt-heavy portfolio with 70% of its assets invested in first given loans and other senior supported debt. It's also quite diversified, with more than 125 firms in 40 industries represented in its portfolio. Despite a difficult year, non-accrual loans account for only 1.6% of the portfolio, and this is expected to improve as the economy recovers. Prospect Capital's dividend policy is a little more conservative than others. Prospect prefers to pay a greater regular monthly dividend instead of managing the distribution with biannual new dividends like Maine. This has gotten the firm into some difficulties in the past decade since it has had to slash its dividend twice. Prospect stock has been rising in value in 2020, but it still trades at only 78% of book value and pays an 8.5% dividend. So it appears that PSEC has more room to grow. One thing we can say about PSEC's leadership: they are the kings of themselves. CEO John Barry is a frequent trader of his company's stock, having amassed over 67 million shares over the years, including 35 million last year. You can argue that management isn't invested in the outcome of their actions. Number 1, Gladstone Capital Corporation.
With you guys, I ended up selling some shares of Orchid Island Capital, I don't know, ORC is a ticker symbol, but
Gladstone Capital was one of the first BDCs to be established in 2002 with the exclusive goal of lending to smaller niche market businesses. While Gladstone Capital is a modest company with a market capitalization of around $380 million, it's part of the Gladstone Companies family, which comprises Gladstone Land, Gladstone Investment, and Gladstone Commercial. The Gladstone family of firms oversees around $4 billion in assets. Glad has a well-diversified portfolio with 58 firms across 20 categories, with 72.5% of the portfolio in loans backed by collateral, 58.6% of which are first lien loans. The overall allocation is cautious. The greatest portion of the portfolio is invested in diversified services firms, 33.3%, followed by healthcare, education, and childcare, 15.4%. Gladstone Capital is also one of the biggest paying month-to-month paying dividend companies on the list, with a current yield of 9.1%. So do let us know which of these dividend stocks you're looking to invest in to pay your monthly bills in the comments below. That said, if you enjoyed this video and you wish to be updated by more such content going forward, then all you have to do is like, share, and subscribe. And with that, I'll catch you guys later in another video. Bye now!